Let's find out what purple does, because purple is very, very, very fancy. This is one of the reasons why this game is so amazing. Oh, we're cutting to 3 months ago, when Venom got shot. We're basically going to find out a little bit of what happened in Venom. This man's like, I found the suit! Evil corporation, conspiracy theory type bullshit. Where we're going to turn that into a super weapon. To sell to someone, I guess. Or I don't know if they want to use it themselves or if they want to sell it. I don't know. Doesn't.
Mysterious evil organization.
I don't know what happened.
Yeah, basically the ones where the suit made in the first place and had Peter's parents killed.
Passed. I don't even know how I'm still alive.
But this woman randomly looks in this bush. What the fuck's in here? And then tentacles. And then she gets eaten. And shoes.
She gets absorbed
Yeah,
by a tentacle monster?
by Venom.
Wait, now you're playing as Venom?
Yes. Venom plays very differently. You can't web swing around, but you can super jump. I remember when I said we did a faster wall crawl? He wall crawls obscenely fast. He does a lot of damage. He can hit insanely far away.
What the shit?
Yeah, there's one problem with playing as Venom. Our health continuously drains.
So you have to eat small children?
Yeah, we're gonna eat a child. With a balloon! And then his balloon just flies away.
What the shit?
What
What the fuck are
you
you
hold
making
L
me
and you
watch?
eat children. And then you can do that to zip forward, but it's not that fast and it's not that convenient. It's easier just to super jump.
This was a fun family experience with Spider-Man. And now I'm watching small children get eaten.
And you're watching me beat up random people on a roof because they're there. I don't have to web them down. I fucking kill them. They don't get back up if you're Venom. You kill them when you're Venom.
You missed.
I know! It's not very accurate of an ability.
Seriously, what the shit?
Yeah, we're just killing people. Because, like, normally you have to web them as Peter or they'll get back up. Because, you know.
It's bad to just kill people when you're a superhero.
Yeah. And you can eat them.
At least it makes sense to eat the villains, but a small child?
These are just random people that have decided to fight me because I'm here. Oh, hey, a motorcycle. And now we can throw things.
What the shit?
I know! This game went from, like, 0 to 100 fast.
Yes. Yes,
And
it
we
did.
just broke that wall open with a
bike, which is
motorcycle.
awesome.
Then we go in here and we're about to kick the shit out of the people, and someone walks in, and it's fucking Wolverine. The title card spoiled that. And that was his motorcycle that we just destroyed.
Do you have to fight Wolverine now?
Yes.
Do you absorb Wolverine?
No.
Do you get your ass kicked?
Yes.
Why don't I just watch?
If you try to absorb him, he will cut the shit out of you and take a huge amount of your health off. So don't try and eat Wolverine. Actually, any boss, don't try and eat them.
Which makes sense.
Yeah. I like to keep my distance using him because the Y button, it's just this bullshit.
It's just a sweep.
Yeah, the only thing it doesn't work on is if you need to be precise. And I'm gonna eat this random person who just happens to still be in this bar. Because, you know, food.
You just got stabbed and thrown.
Yeah, he beats the shit out of you and he heals.
Well, that makes sense because
I can
healing.
heal.
Well, healing factor.
Yeah. Like, mechanically it works as well, because I heal.
Mechanically, it makes sense because he's Wolverine.
I remember being stuck on this fight as a kid, but when I was playing this game, again, to refresh my memory on it, I had no trouble. Because I was just keeping my distance the entire time. Can I throw the motorcycle again?
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know, it's not letting me.
You know one of my favorite games?
Yeah, if you stop to heal to eat someone, he'll get too. It sucks. And a lot of the bosses, there's not even anyone to heal against.
You know one of my favorite GameCube games I was super stoked to be able to get again?
What?
Pokemon Colosseum.
Oh.
It was a game when I was younger I could only rent.
I owned it and XD, and I always thought XD was better because I felt that you started at too high of a level in Colosseum.
Agreed. But for what it was, I really appreciated
Oh yeah,
Coliseum.
like, because I got it at the same time XD came out, it was, basically there were two versions, and it was like playing, you could play Gen 1 and you could play Gen 2. And you have no nostalgic memories for either. One's just better. I hate to say it, but...
Oh, XD is much better mechanically and gameplay-wise, just because it's easier to go back and recatch Shadow Pokemon and things of that nature.
Recatching Shadow Pokemon. I am getting the shit kicked out of me because I...
And it's easier to purify Pokemon.
Okay, and then this happens. We're gonna throw him through a wall.
It's easier to purify Pokemon in XD Yellow
Because
Darkness.
of the thing.
Purifying Chamber. But, it was super exciting to be able
But
to...
you also do more damage. So that's the only reason to go for it over sweeping.
Which makes sense.
Yeah, they have to mechanically make one of them good.
Well, they make them both mechanically good. It's just
There has to be a balance, so that way you don't just fuck.
spam one attack.
Against bosses like this, and especially with my health this low, I'm just gonna spam one attack.
There you
I
go.
almost got the shit kicked out of me.
There you go.
And I
You
beat him.
still got it.
I was stuck on this fight for a lot when I was a kid, but that's just because I was not good at video games when I was a kid. And we see that splash screen every time we switch between Venom and Spider-Man.
That's not a horrible thing.
No, it's quick. It's just whenever you see that, it means you're switching back to Peter Parker. Yep. And there are new city goals. What do I have to do? I have to do a race, and I have to do a city event. Well, pity me, I don't control when city events happen, so let's find a race. Yeah.
But I only ever got to... I was so close to beating it, I didn't know it. When I ran Pokemon
really?
Coliseum. Yeah, I was actually at the Coliseum Tower, refighting all the bosses, and we had to return it. And I never got it again until I was older, which is okay.
And then you borrowed my Fire Red in the process and got a shiny Eevee.
Yep.
And you didn't recognize it was a shiny until after you turned it to a Flareon.
No, it took me... Not even a Flareon.
Shit, I'm doing terrible.
Like, I'm colorblind, so I didn't realize the Eevee was shiny until, like, the first couple times I noticed there was a star by
I'm
it,
doing terrible.
and it took me, like, a while to process it. It was exploding shininess as it came out of the Pokeball.
Shit, I have just gone the opposite direction. I am not getting a medal for this race.
Can you redo races to get medals?
Oh, I got a silver! I didn't expect to get anything.
Oh.
Bronze are worth 1 point, silver are worth 2, gold is worth 3, and that affects your city goals, because it says that I have done another race. But if you redo the... Later on, you can redo races, and getting a higher medal technically counts for some reason. I don't get why. Basically, when we take a long off-screen break, I'm probably gonna... Oh, yeah. I can't go that way.
Why not?
Because they didn't program that area in the game.
Oh.
Whenever I take a long break, I'm just going to do a lot of the races and a lot of the shit off screen, just so that way we can go from plot to plot. But this, speed the car. We're going to beat the shit out of the car.
This does not seem effective. At all.
I know, right?
What the shit?
Normally they shoot at you too,
What the
but
shit?
they're not shooting at me this time.
It's just breaking.
Oh yeah. Basically someone's brakes weren't working, so I just beat the shit out of the car until it stopped.
That's not how that works.
Because that's how cars work.
That's not how any of this works.
Yeah, it is how cars work.
It is not.
Oh, was there a token over here? Oh, I saw something. Nope. Yeah, I'm gonna randomly stop just to see if I... Well, like, if you get tokens, you can get alternate costumes, you get some concept art, you get a copy of a bunch of the covers of Ultimate Spider-Man that had come out by this point. And in case you're like, wait, Ultimate Spider-Man, isn't that the one with Black Spider-Man? That was like 2 years after this. Yeah, Black Spider-Man was 2 years after this. So, if you don't know Black Spider-Man, basically this Peter Parker dies protecting people, and then,
There's a token.
yeah, that was a race token.
Oh.
That's why I did stop for it.
Oh. But yeah, Peter Parker died.
And then he got replaced with Miles Morales, who is black and Hispanic. Can't remember what the technical term for that I think it's Afromex? I don't remember.
How does that work?
What do you
How
mean?
did he become Spider-Man?
He got bit in an unrelated incident years before. And he explicitly decided he didn't want to be a superhero because superheroes labs suck, and he didn't want to do that. And then because he didn't want to be a superhero at the time, Peter Parker fought a fight and died. So he blamed himself for Spider-Man's death and became the Ultimate Spider-Man. Miles Morales.
Does Miles Morales call himself the Ultimate Spider-Man or just Spider-Man?
No, it's how people differentiate them.
Okay.
Like, there's the Amazing Spider-Man, the Spectacular Spider-Man. He's the Ultimate Spider-Man.
Is he really the Ultimate Spider-Man?
And in the cartoon, he's played by Donald Glover, who when Amazing Spider-Man was first talked about, a lot of people suggested him as playing Spider-Man. So it was just kind of an in-joke there.
That's what bugs me about people going, well, Spider-Man's not black, or things of that
Miles
nature.
Morales is black.
Very. But when people get upset, like, well, this character isn't this. Well, you know, that's great about comic books. Multiple universes.
Yeah.
You can do anything and justify it by saying, this is a different universe.
Yeah.
Because universe.
I actually know a lot about the different Spider-Man. Because I think it's very fascinating because they all try to play off of Peter Parker in different ways. Like Miguel O'Hara. He's a corrupt businessman who's only Spider-Man because he likes being in the newspaper. And technically he was going to die of a disease if he didn't get superpowers. So he gave himself superpowers. Because that's what you can do in the future, apparently. Because he's Spider-Man 2099. And
what a dick.
Yeah. And now we have new city goals.
Hooray.
I have to do some more city events. Yeah, that one was just to introduce you to combat tours. I hate that specific story mission. It's just combat tours.
Oh.
And then it makes you do more city events. So basically just run around the city waiting for a red dot to appear on the map. And normally you can hear them.
I see one. You see the red dot? Okay, that's not a red dot. Never mind.
Yeah.
Don't listen to me.
How about I look for the red dots? Because the purple dots are races.
I'm just not gonna say anything.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh, this must be the hospital with the token.
Is this the hot?
Yeah! Hospital with the token. I remember that one. Because I played through the beginning of this game a lot. You go to the hospital a lot for city events.
That's sad.
Oh, there's a red dot.
Okay.
And it's a car.
Room.
You can see the giant green beam of light. Ow. That was dumb.
Isn't that how you would stop a car, though, with super spider strength?
Yeah, technically.
Instead of
I jumped in
on
front of a car. Oh, they're shooting at me. So you just pulled up and you switch which part of the car you're on. And then when they shoot at you again, you just switch which part of the car you're on.
That is
Sometimes it doesn't work.
That is so slow.
Yeah.
To move part to the car.
And then...
Did the game just freeze?
Fuck!
Well...
I haven't saved. Shit.
Well, we will come back to this part next episode.
Shit. Fuck.
We will revise our technical difficulties. And I am sorry,
What
folks.
happened?
It froze.
I know that. I don't know why that happened.